What? A Saturday, Ella? Ella's dragging
What?
me to
Who
work on
are
a
we? We're
Saturday.
crazy people. We're crazy people.
She's like, you're gonna work on a Saturday. I was like, okay, okay, okay. She's like, get ready
Yes,
to
I
draw.
sat in my room evilly and thought of
Evilly.
all the ways that. And we've got something special tomorrow too, so we're working all weekend, baby. We're working all week.
There's a lot
But
going.
it's not really work if you love it,
That,
right?
that's right. That's right. How did I forget that? I love this so much. So, it's good to see everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the little premiere earlier. Um, Ella and I were so excited about that video, and these big ones that we have, we're going to be doing more like these premiere events for, and we just thought it was a lot of fun to have it kind of roll into this one. So that was
Yeah, if you missed it, it's okay. It's still up. The video is now just uploaded, so you can go watch it as many times as you want. We're gonna be doing some premieres like that every now and then, when we find one that we really like. So
yeah, so it's gonna be good. So it's good to see everyone. So tonight is our this month's art auction, and we're continuing the theme of the kind of the duality thing I've been doing with the devil and angel, which are kind of supposed to represent positive and negative karma. And the piece from last time, which was giant piece, it's like 25 inches long. It's huge. It,
Mm.
it's giant. It's a big piece.
It's a tapestry. Yeah.
Great. That thing is done. I mean, it's going to be, I'm putting the final touches on it, and it's going to be shared tomorrow with the committee who won the bid for it. And then afterward, we'll share it with everyone. So I'm really excited about that one. So tonight, we're going to be doing Marco's set. So we're going to do the Angel Marco, and I will we'll do a separate one for the Devil Marco. So do you want to tell them the rules and everything before I share things?
Sure. For those of you who have been with us, nothing has changed. It's the same rules that we always had. For those of you who are new, I'm just gonna kind of give a little rundown. So these are sort of big art pieces that we are giving, people a chance to bid on. And what it does is your bids go directly to support Flux Destiny and our endeavors as a studio. And so the starting bid for these art pieces starts at 50, and then uh, each time if you want to bid on one, you can do it here in the chat, and they go up by $5 increments, so it goes up. And you just let me know if you want to bid in the chat, or if you want to stay anonymous, you can bid directly in Discord. Just let me know. And then at the end of this live, whoever is at the highest bid will win the art piece, and then they can decide what they do with the piece. In the past, we've had a group that has come together that has sort of put in their force to generously give back the art piece sort of to the community for RC and I to use, and some other cool stuff, and for everybody to use as like phone wallpapers and that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's going to be the case tonight, because I've heard that there's some fans of Marco who are dying to get this piece just for themselves, and that's totally fine. If you want to bid alone, you're absolutely welcome to, or you're welcome to get into a group and bid together. So yeah, that's sort of the gist of it. We'll be pulling up the each of the bids into like the corner of the screen so you can see who the highest bidder is currently. Please don't, this goes without saying, you guys know this. Please don't make like a joking bid because I I am it's hard for me to read as is, you know. And so don't play with my emotions. I'm very
She's like,
sensitive,
RC, $1
okay?
million.
A million
We can
dollars.
finally
Yeah, I'll
take a
start
weekend off.
crying. Yeah. Yeah. So just if you're gonna bid, make it really clear, like, hey, I'd like to bid, and then this amount. Um, so and that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions, or if something else that I've forgotten comes up, I'll make sure to say that in the chat. Most of the time it's like we sort of just send the link to pay right after, but you've got a couple of days, especially if you're an individual. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
RC, I think we're ready. And thank you to everybody who's been in the past and has joined these little groups and committees and everything. It really means a lot to us. This is just a fun way that we thought it might be fun to, for you guys to show your support and back us a little bit. And you get some cool art out of it. I mean, RC, like, he really puts a lot of work into these. So we love doing this. And so, yeah, I think that's it.
All right. So let's do it. I'm going to switch the view and then let's see. Hold on a second. Okay, you should see a black screen. That's on purpose. Let me get
Oh, a
up.
reveal.
We got to do the reveal. And again, if you're just coming in late, if you were part of the committee last time, I put a message in the special reveal room that the art will be revealed tomorrow for the Hugo one. On the screen, you'll see current bid. We'll put up on the screen the highest bid. We'll put at the top, and then there's some rules at the bottom. Just a quick, just for fun, I wanted to show you. This was the the Hugo, and the one that I'm finishing now. That's going to go up tomorrow. This was the draft for it. This one was like a lot of work to finish cleaning up and getting ready for this. It's very detailed, so I'm very excited about this. I'm insanely, and I appreciated the committee getting this one and contributing it. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, all right. Well, here we go. So let's go back here, and let's do the reveal. Let me make sure. And here is the Marco piece. Now, I found this. I'm gonna pull out so you can see the whole thing. But there's a this is, like I said, part of a two-part piece, right? So the first, you're bidding on the angel Marco, and then there's going to be the demon Marco next. I found these for inspiration. I found these like two chairs, and I saw one that was like, they're very similar, and one has like black leather and one has white leather, and I just thought it would be so cool to do the black leather as obviously for the demon Marco. So it's gonna be really cool when it's done. Obviously, I've already started drafting the demon one. I don't want to show that to you, obviously, because that's gonna be on the next one. So anyway, here it is. So this is what we're gonna be working on tonight, and I think this one's gonna be really cool when it's done, especially when I put all the details into it and finish it out. So I'm going to start working on it now, and we're ready. So you guys ready to go?
We're ready to go. All right, starting bid is at 50, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks to everybody prematurely who is looking to bid tonight. We're always so grateful that you guys are looking to support.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna put.
And Ruben has already started. Is very excited. I'm glad we have so many Team Marco fans in here.
Oh, thank you, Ruben. Ruben already. Let me add it to the broadcaster. Where'd it go? Oh, hold on. I got to move the little thing. Here we go. The little window that says whoever's. Here we go. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ruben. So Ruben's got us started. I'm gonna start the music in the background, and we'll go from there. Okay. Usual headphone warning. All right. I don't know. Just letting you know. All right. Ready, Ella?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Oh, it's such a big message that Ruben put for the
How's the music? Is it too loud or is it okay?
It sounds good to me. Oh, Moose, I never thought of that. An angel lucky? That would be fun.
Oh, that's a cool idea. We're gonna have to do because I was gonna do the Kazuo ones too. So I think we need to do like the angel one.
The whole set. Yeah, we
the
need
whole set.
everybody.
All right, here I go.
We might have to take a break and then do, we might run out of.
Yeah, exactly.
Might not have so much fun if we keep doing. We only do angel and demon stuff. That's our new. That's the new thing. We do a spin-off series.
It was supposed to be for, like I said, it's supposed to be representative of the positive, negative karma for the main character. Mm-hmm. So, all right, let's go for it. And if there's moments where you want me to pull back so you can see what it's looking like, just let me know. If you're intimidated but you want to see the whole thing, I'm gonna be really focused. So it's gonna be up to Ella to tell me. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 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 if there's any comments
I'll
I need to pay attention to.
No, I'm gonna be all silent all night. No, I
Okay.
promise to tell you, of course.
Okay. And thank you, Ruben, for the opening bid. I know you've been waiting for this one for a while.
I feel like we were gonna go in a different direction after the Angel and Demon Hugo, and then everybody was like, you're gonna stiff Marco like that? And we were like, okay, sorry, never mind, we're gonna do Marco next. He's gotten so popular lately, and it's actually really cool to see. I really like Marco, so I'm glad to see him get some love for sure. What most artists won't tell you is that you always start with the nose, because, that's the window to the soul.
I was waiting for something really profound. I thought you were going to say something very profound. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not
No.
most artists because I didn't know that. I was like, I just do it because it's always a starting. I always start with the nose because it's an anchoring spot for everything. It's like, okay,
Mm,
start right in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
yes. I'm just teasing you because I'm just being silly.
No, that's
I
funny. I
just
thought that was funny. I was like, for a minute, I was having imposter syndrome. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, right, yeah. I was about to be like, yeah, right. That's what all artists do, right?
Just pulls you into my evil tricks and games. Yeah. No, I just thought it was funny that we were like, oh, like this cute Marco, he's so cute, and then we just like zoom in on his nose. I just thought it was really funny. No, I was just being silly.
Ella's so good with like deadpan delivery that it flies over my head a lot. She'll say something and I'll be like, right, and then she delivers it so dryly, and it's so funny because we're always in. We had a whole meeting one time, and we were having a whole conversation, and she proposed something, and I thought she was serious, and I was like, yeah, I love it, and she was like, no, absolutely not.
I was like, obviously that was a joke. Obviously. Because I said something that was very like 12-year-old teenage boy, like I was like saying kind of a crude joke, and RC was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, no, I was joking, obviously. I know a lot of you guys have gotten into the Slice game this next week. It's going to be a really big one. If you haven't, there's still time to get in, so make sure you get in. We're going to kind of do like the opening ceremony tomorrow, so if you haven't gotten in, now's your chance. It's going to be super fun. We're going to have a lot of people in there, more than ever before. So you're gonna want to join because it's it's kind of like an opening for a lot of people to join the Slice games. So, and if you've played a lot of them, I think you're really gonna enjoy this one.
She's been working very hard on this, so I'm really excited about this for you guys.
I have a character that's being sort of introduced as like a guide in the Slice games. She's not like an OC, but she's very much like close to my heart in like the fact that like Janet was close to my heart. She's like one of those characters that I just really like. She
Oh,
doesn't
I
really
can't
have any
wait.
purpose. She's just there. I don't have any purpose for her, but it's just really fun.
It's funny. I just glanced up and saw Moose's comment about the glasses. I was debating whether to put the glasses or not, and I
He
was
needs
like,
them.
yeah, I was like, I think he would still need them. Well, not. It's kind of his thing now. So I was like, I'm gonna still put them.
Yeah.
But whoever wins, there is a glasses layer that can be turned on and off. So
Oh, oh.
Yeah, if you prefer, if you want a separate, if you want to take the glasses off, you can. It'll be on a separate layer.
RC, I think you're drawing behind our faces right
Oh,
now.
sorry.
Well, yes, I enjoyed everybody's. So this slice games that's wrapping up today was a deserted island, which I don't want to say too much about it because these will come back around, so I don't want to say too much. But let's just say that part of the game was up for the players to sort of interpret and kind of create the ending on their own. And so a lot of everybody went kind of different directions. The two groups went wildly different directions, which was very fun to see. But some of the characters kind of got lost on the island and just like were dead for several days and like abandoned the group. It was very interesting how each OC sort of handled being on an island. So, very interesting. I guess it says a lot about your character when you're in a tough situation. So, it was less of a slice of life and more of a slice of danger, I guess.
Oh, sorry. I think I'm behind the thingy.
Yeah, Marco needs his classes. I think it's part of who he is. Since this is a representation of who he is, maybe they're just the frames, you know? You know? He's
Well,
just
the
like, oh,
thing is,
I'm style.
these don't have. They're frameless, so
Oh,
they're frameless
yeah, that's
glasses.
true.
So, but I'll show you what he looks like without him, just for old time's sake. So let me, for anyone who's just joining, hello. I'll show you what I'm working on in case you see the piece.
He looks really good.
Thank you.
You know, it's funny that you guys are mentioning the Survivor show because I wrote a slice game that I actually had to scrap, that I actually threw away. That was Flux Destiny Survivor, where you guys had to vote other characters, like other OCs off an island. And I threw it away because I realized that nobody would want to vote their friends off of an island. And so I threw it away. I was like, everybody's too sweet. They're too nice, you know? If we did it, I'd have to be like, everybody has to have new OCs, you know? You'd vote, you'd vote your brother off an island. Well, listen, you haven't got in with these OCs yet. This is your first slice. You're gonna see how persuasive, how hard it is to throw some of these OCs off an island. One day I'll do that slice game, but I'll have specific rules. It'll have specific rules. It's just that some of the OCs are so sweet and innocent, and you would vote yourself off the island before you could vote somebody else
Aww.
off the island. Like, listen, we've got AJ. You're gonna vote AJ off an island. AJ, the little sweet blue bean who just wants to sing. You're gonna throw him off
Oh
an island?
no,
Yeah.
that's now I'm
No.
sad.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm sad, bro. That makes me sad.
No, it'd have to be like new OCs that like nobody's ever seen. So there's no like bias, you know? Alliances would get too tough too fast.
Always the tricky part to get the glass frames right. I got to do all. This is like one of the hardest parts. Is like doing the geometry for the
All the
glass.
circles.
Yeah, the circles and then
You
make.
did this to yourself, you know, with all the toruses and
But you know what? It's
circles.
worth the hassle, Ella.
Is it?
It is worth the hassle. We don't do
I
things
feel
half-assed
like
here.
no. I feel like the
Oops.
circles would be like the easiest part because they're just shapes, but I'm not an artist yet. So maybe one day I'll take that back.
They are not. This is actually, especially when you're dealing with circles, they're actually not the easiest. Actually, the stuff with. See what I gotta do? See this? See this? I gotta make this work. This isn't like. This is serious business. Gotta match it.
Serious.
I sketched it originally, but whenever I do his glasses, I use perfect circles.
I feel like this is magic, you know? Like I really like I look at it and I go, "Oh, that looks really good." And then you move it and I go, "Oh, huh, that looks even better." I don't know how you Okay.
Yeah, because you have to do. I have to do. Oh, whoops. Button. So here, whoever wins this one, here's your glasses layer.
I want to get new glasses soon. And I always want to get round ones, but I have a very round face, you know, and you're
Oh,
not supposed to do that. If you have a round face, you're not supposed to get round glasses. But I want them so bad. No, but
it's
I'm
so
gonna get
funny. I
like
think you and I talked about this before. I was thinking the same thing about myself. I have to get new ones, not soon, but next ones I want to get round ones.
But you know, life's too short. If you like them, you should just do it. You
We
know,
should both get
trends
round glasses and be like twins,
and
and
oh my gosh, that would be so cute.
we can get
That would
Cam
be
to
so
get them
cute.
too. Okay.
You have round glasses? That's so cute, Maple. I like the final choice that we made for well, you made I don't know why I said we, that you made for Marco's hair. I think it's good. I think it's really, it feels very like you know, but also very just like Flux Destiny. And
I'm
also,
glad.
I started to have Marco's hair. Like a couple weeks ago, I had Marco's hair, so I felt very connected to it.
I'm glad you
When
like
I
it.
get my hair cut, it will feel like that again, I guess.
I'm glad you like it. I've always kind of called back to my hairstyle in high school.
Yeah.
With all these like
Oh, Biomade.
Biomede.
Proamide was outbid instantly and then said, "Good night. Good night. I can't handle it. I can't handle being
Poor
outbid. I
Omid.
gotta go." Me doesn't deserve that. Or does he? Dun dun
No,
dun.
he
No, he doesn't.
doesn't. Poor Omid. Did you guys like Bright's character spotlight? Did you guys see that?
I thought it was pretty cool.
The head always takes the longest. So much time it takes to get.
Well, you do it in such a cool style.
Oh, thank
Here,
you.
will you zoom out? I want to see just his face on his like unsketched body.
His face. You want to see? You want me to bring the sketch?
No, I
back?
want to see your progress. I want to see your progress.
Oh, well, that's where I am right now. I don't know if you can see it yet.
It looks good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Jimmy. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for grabbing one of those. That was awesome.
Oh, we've got a new bid here from Ruben again. Uh, to 75. And I
Oh,
guess
Ruben.
Ruben,
Oh, that's very sweet of you, Ruben. Thank you.
I think that he has infiltrated and taken over the committee. They're being very quiet, and he's calling the shots this time as the Marco representative. You know, it's his job to do this. So. Oh, Moose, we brought up questions? I'm not surprised. I wonder what questions we brought up for you. Which I can't wait to see the character spotlights again, because when people get another character spotlight, we kind of like go more into their background and stuff. Like the first one's just sort of like an intro, and then we kind of go into their story and stuff. So I know that we're gonna see like Bright and Omid again, and we've got a couple. We've actually got some ones upcoming that I'm really excited about. Those people know who they are, and it's gonna be really cool. Ruben's your Marco rep? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you think Bright would like Hugo talking about him? Aww.
What he saying?
Jimmy said, I'm sure Bright would blush like crazy seeing a video of Hugo talking about him.
Aww.
Aww.
Well, technically,
We need
Huh?
That's a new sketch request idea for the sketchy live is like Bright like giggling and being like, and then like watching the YouTube video, where Hugo's like, being all dorky.
Aw. Well, technically, it happened in world, right? I mean, I guess so.
Yeah,
Bright's gonna see it, so I think.
kind of. They're like the veil,
Right, right.
between.
You know, Marco's hair is actually the hardest to draw of all the characters. You'd be like,
That
what?
doesn't surprise me.
It is
Well,
incredibly difficult to do his hair versus actually Hugo's is you mean like, oh, Hugo's is hard. Hugo's has his own difficulty drawing his hair, but not like this. This is like I sweat every time I have to draw his hair because it has to look a certain way. And like to make it work
mm.
requires I had to redraw this several times to get this right. It's actually a kind
You're
of a complex shape, so.
Well, hey, that makes sense, but I'm just surprised that you wouldn't think that Lucky's hair was the hardest to draw.
Oh, 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 oh.
But I will
Oh,
say,
oh, oh, oh.
you've only drawn Andy a couple of times.
Oh, wait, you
You
said
know,
Andy or Lucky? You said Lucky.
I said Lucky, but I was just saying, I was segueing. I was making a
Segway.
joke.
Oh, I
And
thought
now
you were
I'm
making a joke
segueing.
because he doesn't have hair, so I thought you were like
Yes, that's
making a.
what.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was the joke.
Okay, okay, all right.
L's in the chat for Ella
No,
for her
no.
lame
I
joke.
was like, I thought she was making a joke, and I finally I finally like didn't fall for her sarcasm, and I was like, okay, right, Jacoby. I saw Jacoby say something about the hair. It's hard. This is very hard to do. Every time I have to do his hair, it's like because if I don't do it right, it looks too bushy. You know, it's supposed to have a certain, it's supposed to have a certain like volume. It has a lot of volume, but it's also very I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's
No, I get it. I get it.
one day when there's a Flux Destiny anime, that'll be someone else's problem.
Each of his individual hairs will have their own rig, They'll be like, oh, Marco is so hard to animate. Everybody else is like 2D stick figures, and then Marco's like this beautifully rendered
It's like really
3D
obvious.
model.
It's
Yeah,
really
like,
obvious. Like,
yeah.
sometimes whenever you see they do the augment the 3D on 2D, and you're like,
Yes.
whenever they're like, I don't know, like in Treasure Planet when like
Yes.
Long John Silver's
Yes, or like in
arm.
Scooby-Doo when they go to like open a locker and it's all painted except
Right,
for
right,
one
right,
locker
right.
that's like way bigger or something, It's like that. And he's like
Yes.
fully 3D and then everybody else is like 2D, And not
Right.
only 3D but like hyper realistic like motion capture, individually framed, Marco and then
Each
everybody
hair
else.
is like animated separately.
And everything else, Karmistry, Payback, Lucky, all of it is just like 2D, just like
It's all like
regular.
old school Flash animation.
Yeah, but like not by somebody good, by like somebody not so good. It's like on like 4-step animation, that kind of stuff.
They're like all the budget had to go to his hair, and they're like, sorry, man.
There's nothing
You
else.
designed him. It's his fault. Your fault.
That's very funny.
Everyone in Flux Destiny is beautiful and has big hair. They're all from Dallas.
Well, yeah. I mean, our two main characters. Good thing it doesn't take place in like the 70s, you know, because then it'd be really like. Oh, Ruben, you're using your art auction persona as a new OC. I love that.
What's his art auction persona called?
Like this villainous rich teenage girl.
Oh,
Uh
are you? What's her name from Miraculous? Chloe Bourgeois.
yeah, I think yeah. Yes. Yeah, Flux Destiny Grease edition. Yeah. And everybody has a perm. That's what we need. Everybody's hair. Everybody's hair is like super like ringlet curly.
Okay, I think we got his hair done. Oh wait, no, I gotta do the back. I had to turn off the other layers to do his hair because
You guys, everybody sometimes they like suggest games for like ideas for the next Slice game, and I already have them, and it makes me so mad because I think that I'm very smart and clever. And they're like, "What if we do this?" And I'm like, "No,
oh, and
because
she's trying to
I was
surprise
gonna
you
do
guys.
that." Yeah, because I want to surprise everybody and then be like, "Oh, that's such a cool idea. I would never have thought of that." And then I'm like, "Hee hee hee," but no, everybody's
Oh,
just as
poor
smart as
Ella.
me, of
She
course.
works very hard on that. Okay, so
No, no, not poor me.
poor you, and then you're like trying to surprise, and then all right, let's see.
No,
Let's step
everybody.
back
This
for a
just proves
minute.
that everybody is smart and clever, and knows their character, what their characters would be good in.
I'm gonna pull back here so you guys can see. We just, I think. Oh, I need to do his earrings. His head is almost finished. I made his glasses a little more transparent. So you know.
I like it. My poor cat. She's like screaming, but just like very quietly.
Why is she screaming?
I don't know. She just. I
Is
think she
she? I
just
thought she was
misses
doing
me.
better.
No, the other, my roommate's cat,
Oh,
Navi. She's screaming. I think she just misses me. She's like, "You're going in alive again?" Ugh. Like, why? You know, cats are like, they don't hang out with you all day, and then you step into a room, and they're like, I was just about to hang out with you, but
that
like,
literally
screw you, I
happened to me.
guess.
That literally happened to me right as I was setting up for the stream. And
You're
Sheldon
right.
came in. I was like, bro, I don't have time. I had to actually lock him up because I was like, he's gonna come and step all over the screen. Bye, Jimmy. Isn't this the pyramid music or whatever? My
No,
art thief music?
no,
No, it's not. Okay.
no. Your art thief music was in your playlist, like your.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
This is also a difficult pose to do because of the head is just slightly tilted back, and a slight tilt is actually harder than like a more extreme tilt. Believe it or not, because you have to. There's a subtlety to it.
Yeah.
I picture these like being really cool for like like in between chapters or something.
Yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Pinky.
I always imagine like meeting somebody on the street for some reason. Like I don't know why they wouldn't recognize me, but they're like, oh, like I'm like manga and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like, let me tell you about mine. And they like hand me their phone, and it's like Marco shirtless, and I'm like that's what I want one day. You know. I don't know why they wouldn't know who I was. Like they love Marco. They just saw it and they were like, oh, I love Marco. Don't care about that Ella girl. Marco's the real MVP.
If you only knew how many of these I threw away. I went through so many poses of this. There were subtle ones that I tried. I even tried
Oh.
ones with like folding chairs. I had this idea of like the angel was gonna sit on the folding chair the right way, or not a folding chair. Sorry. Well, I had a folding chair one, and then I had one where just like a kitchen, like a normal like kitchen kind of chair, and then
Mm-hmm.
the, the devil one was gonna sit on it backwards. You know, like where the
Yeah, yeah.
in the front.
Like cool.
And I couldn't get it to look the way I wanted, and so I was like, okay.
You're so hard on yourself.
I just try to do something that's like, I don't know, original. And Ella had suggested the throne stuff, and I was like, I started going to, when I started looking for chairs, I started seeing these other poses. I was like, oh, I can try that.
Mm. I know what the people want. They want Marco in his rightful place. You
Right.
know? I said, RC, they won't bid if he's not shirtless and if he's not on a throne. What are you doing? You know these people. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I didn't say that. We love all Marco art equally.
Maybe the Demon Marco one will have sunglasses instead.
Yeah. That would be funny. I've never seen. Well, that's not true. I was gonna say I've never seen like round sunglasses, but that's a lie. I'm lying.
I love the like
Um,
live fact checking you did on yourself. You're like, that's actually, you're like checking your
like
own fake
Ella,
news.
shut up. Yeah.
You're like, that was inaccurate. That was
Well, I was
no.
gonna say
What
like,
is it
oh,
they
I've
say? A
never
falsehood.
seen.
That was a falsehood. That's how the
Imp-
news said it. Ella just said a falsehood. During the
yeah,
stream, she's said about 10 falsehoods.
yeah. Well, I didn't want to be like. What I was trying to say is, I think it's very unique to have like round sunglasses. Like I don't see them
Right.
very often. What I said though was an exaggeration of that, which was I've never seen round sunglasses, which is a lie because I have, you know.
Right.
Since I cough so much during these lives and sneeze, I think we need to have a new code system that I can like implement. Like every two coughs means something, and every like three sneezes means something. It'll
They're
be
gonna
like
start.
fun.
They're
Like
gonna start
I'll make.
analyzing it. They're gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's a sign that she's about to close the auction." You know,
Yeah,
she's doing
yeah, yeah.
the two coughs is a. signal.
I give like spoilers away in Morse code. I'm glad I didn't eat any Skittles during this live. It was this time last month that I had the whole disaster.
That's funny.
I know that it's just temporary, but I like really love that blue color
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I
on
put
his
it there so that it
glasses.
could. Yeah, I just did it so that it'd be easier to see the difference. Uh,
No, I like it. I think I'm just a fan of colors. Like I just like I see a color and I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. I'm so basic. I'm like a baby. I just like see a color. I'm like, wow, that's so pretty.
I particularly like. There's something about blue on white
Mm,
whenever there's like line art that I always think looks really pretty.
I agree.
I haven't decided on the orb that he's holding, the design of it yet. I'm gonna have that kind of as a placeholder. I'm gonna do something with it, but
You mean the fishbowl?
he could be holding a fishbowl, I guess.
Hey, don't let me put thoughts into your brain.
The Ella agenda.
I'm always for more like lore building. Like anytime we can squeeze in, like Arcee's like, oh, I want to do this cute picture of Hugo on the beach, and I'm like, with his Taurus, with his
It's
palmistry,
so
and
true.
he's like, no, just like fun. And I'm like, with powers, something
Right.
in the
It's so
manga.
it's so true.
No, I'm anti-fun sewer queen Ella.
Sewer Queen. Sewer Queen. I forgot about that. You are not a sewer queen.
Never gonna live that down. I don't even remember how it started. I remember this is a long time ago. Um, but there's some concept art on Patreon that I really like. I really love RC's concept art for like the world building stuff. A lot of it is really, really old before we kind of like solidified all of it. But there was one where there was this girl, I think, and she was one of the like main examples he was using for chemistry, and she had a staff that I think had an hourglass at the top of it, just like this one does. And I saw this and I was immediately like taken back. I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a cool. I always loved that idea of somebody like using a staff, you know, with their
Oh, that's
tourist on it.
cool.
I thought that that was cool. I don't know if you did that. I don't think you did that on purpose. I just was like, oh my gosh, like I was taken back, you know.
I put it up there just because I was trying to think of what to do.
Oh, we've got a thank you, Cam. I'm not watching the chat. I'm talking about old stuff. Ruben and the committee raised to 90. Thank you, committee,
Oh,
and
that's sweet
Ruben
of you guys.
as a rep.
That is very nice of you guys.
Well, Navi, if you're gonna scream out there, just come say hi.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. There's something about doing like the fine line work whenever I get to just like do this kind of line work. I really like doing fine line work like this. It takes longer, but it just, I don't know, I think the effect is worth it.
Leave it to RC to make things more difficult and yet somehow more beautiful,
well,
you know?
We're almost done with him actually. Once I do the legs, once I do the hands, the legs, and the you know, his little cloth thing, that's easy. And so the hardest part is
his little cloth thing.
Whatever you call it. What do you call that?
His toga?
Oh, what?
His toga?
His toga. His toga.
His cloth. His cloth. his little you know, diaper is no, his
diaper
cloth.
Toga.
No.
There is a top to the toga. I took it off so that I could do this, but the winner gets the that variant too. I just had to draw it that way first. the diaper.
Well, you just said it like the cloth napkin thing that he's got on, like it was so like ugh, you know.
I was like I don't remember. I'm in drawing mode. I'm not in intellectual mode right now, okay?
You know, these are fun to hang out with, you know. I love hanging out with you. In these lives, you're always so fun.
Thank you. Well, it makes the time cleaning up go faster too.
Oh, good. I'm glad we can keep you company. Oh, J-Tunes, I'm glad we can always give you some art inspiration.
Bro did an amazing like poster with all these characters on it a day or so ago. I was like, oh wow, that's awesome. He's really good at doing like lots of characters together at once, which is very difficult, you know, very difficult skill to do. So I'm always impressed with that.
Me too. Okay, so we're at the hour mark for this drawing. So we're gonna start doing the last call in about 10-15 minutes, depending on if the committee gets a rival or not. We're gonna go ahead and start closing it down. Just a fair warning, you know, I don't want anybody to be surprised, but when the ending comes, so we've got like 10-15 minutes left. last calls, and then it will close down for this one, and then we'll be on to the demon version pretty soon here. So thank you to everybody in the committee who seems to be bidding and upping their bid and drawing in excitement and support. So thank you.
Yeah, that's very
Um,
cool, you guys. Thank you.
yeah, and no rivals still for the committee. They're undisputed champs. So we're always grateful that so many people like to join those and get in on the action and kind of like get in and support. And I don't know if the committee will do its normal thing and give it to everybody. I don't want to put words in the committee's mouth. But there's still 15 minutes left if you decide that you want to be a lawful evil or a chaotic evil and ruin their plans. Oh, Cam, you like Marco a lot. I know. You're gonna have to enter the committee, Cam, and be the new, you know, the junior Marco representative.
Sorry, I'm super focused. I'm trying to.
Hey, your job is to do art. My job is to do deadpan jokes. So we make a really great. You're Mr. Serious and I'm deadpan. So really, we're very entertaining together, you know? The perfect duo.
Dad, do the perfect cast. I know I talked about this like many live streams ago, but if you haven't seen the making of or like the documentary on the Goofy movie, you have to see it.
Oh my gosh, I've seen clips of it.
It's really good.
I really like it.
Very interesting.
It really is funny, you know, how art is created. It really is difficult, you know, in any animation company. You do things that are just really silly sometimes, you know, to get what you need.
It's so true.
You know, like the things that you have to like, okay, I have to go outside and find a duck to get this specific quack noise, you know, and you and your team are like
Right.
running around, you know, trying to find ducks. It's just fun. You know, some of it is really hard work and then some of it's just like a lot of fun. And I feel like documentaries about animation always showcase that.
Yeah, because you really don't know, and you know, having worked on your own projects, people really don't know. They when they go watch a movie or a TV show or something, they don't realize how dramatic and insane any production is. It's just absolutely crazy. There was one movie I produced that we had to. Oh, there's a whole story on this. There is a whole. Okay, so we were working on this one movie, and I'm not going to say which movie, but I was a producer on this movie, and I was executive producer on this movie, and we had this like the director went rogue and
Mm-hmm.
like losing his mind. Like I don't know how to explain this to you. Like he was not taking our notes and things that we were saying had to be done. We were funding the
Yeah.
whole thing, right? And contractually they have to do what we tell them to do. And he went rogue, and I had to like, oh my god, I'm stressing out thinking about this because it was so insane. Not stressing out, it was actually funny in retrospect. But what happened was right as we were, okay, look at that curve. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Can we just appreciate how I got that curve to look really nice? So anyway,
Yes, it looks great.
so anyway, we were working, and I get a phone call from the editor, and he's like, "Hey, the director is heading down to my house," and he was editing it out of his suite in his house. And he's like, he's coming to take the masters, and I was like, "No, he's not." And I was like, "No, he's not." And he's like, "No, he's coming down here to come take it, and he's gonna go cut it all himself." I go, "No, he's not." And I was like, we had to like convince the editor to not answer the door and to instead take the film and all the files to a special location, a film vault, to hide it.
Oh my
Because we got
gosh.
into a huge fight with this director, and I had to like save the movie from being like stolen, and the masters of the movie, and it got so bad that we ended up in court, and they were there was one document they started to like forge my signature on documents, and so we went to court, and the judge was like, okay, if this he was putting the documents up on screen, and they're like, okay, if anyone if anyone is forging signatures, they're going to jail today, you know? And you know, I was like, that's not my signature. Like, it's like objectively not my signature. Like, you
Oh
could
my
see the difference.
gosh.
It was crazy. It was absolutely
That's
crazy.
demon.
I'm giving you the abbreviated version of this story. This story was absolutely insane.
Okay, we need the full version on like a sketchy live or something.
Yeah, remind
You
me, and I'll
know,
do it
crazy.
I'll do it on a sketchy live.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's some Demon Hugo. He would do that. He'd be like, that's so funny. Ruben upped the committee's bid to 120. I think this is the perfect shot to announce that on.
Oh, that's very sweet of you guys. Just as I'm
polishing those toes.
as I'm polishing these toes here. That's very nice of you, Ruben, to do that. I really appreciate that.
We'll probably go for about 5 more minutes,
Okay.
and then we'll be closed. We'll be done for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us on a Saturday. I know it's kind of a weird time for us, but I hope that you enjoyed this, and will join us tomorrow as well when we announce some cool stuff about the Slice game. That'll be fun.
And we got so many lives this week. Poor Cam had to
So
schedule
many.
all these lives in the system, and
I think there's like 8 or 9.
There's a bunch of lives, and not even related to the outside of the what do you call it? The Slice stuff. I mean, there's just like so many.
Yeah, there's only 1 live for the Slice. Then the rest are.
Yeah, I'm doing a
and
lot of.
And some of them are not even scheduled yet in the Discord.
I'm doing a lot of. I'm doing a lot of. What do you call it? Commission lives, and there's gonna be several manga lives. There's new pages, new manga pages that are just about to drop on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Oh, Cam almost beat me to it. We've got 2 lives tomorrow. We've got the update live at 5, and then we've got the Patreon only sketchy live at 5:30. So there's kind of 2. There's like an update one that we do in the Discord, and then there's another one. And then actually RC's doing a couple of more in the morning. We've got one, RC's finishing a commission for Kenshi. And then there might be another one, so we'll see. Oh, sorry. I forgot.
What's that?
I'm talking about Monday. I thought it was Sunday. You're right. Tomorrow, it's at 5. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me. Listen to Cam. He knows what he's doing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive
Poor
me.
Ella. Ella's had a long week. Okay, it doesn't feel for us. It doesn't because we were like kept going straight into the weekend working, so we didn't. But we're gonna take this Friday, Ella. We're gonna have to we're gonna need a break. Okay.
Okay.
One of the weirdest things that happened to me was when I was at Funimation was when, again, this is when I'm producing the movies and stuff. Um, what's this guy's name? This actor? He's one of the Baldwin. Stephen Baldwin. Stephen
Mm.
Baldwin just walked into my office on a phone call, and I guess he thought it was like a empty office or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, which it wasn't. It was full of stuff, and I was in there to take a phone call. Like, and he starts taking a phone call in my office, and I was like, "What do you? What?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Hello?" And he was very nice. He was very apologetic, but it was just kind of random. I don't know how he didn't see me.
Yeah. Occupied.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Get out.
Oh, there's a story I got to tell one day about. Remind me to tell you the mayonnaise story.
I already hate it. What I
No, no,
already
no. It's not gross. It's not gross. I promise. It's not gross.
You said it like it was
No,
all
no,
it
no,
was
no, no. I
horrible.
promise it was. It's not gross or lewd or anything like. Just, I promise. It's insane. It's
Okay.
just, it's just insane. Remind me to tell you the insane mayonnaise story.
Okay, I will.
I promise. I promise it's not. Toga. That's what it's called. Toga. Bathrobe. What is it?
Cloth, napkin, drape.
It's one of my only complaints about Full Metal Alchemist is when Father ends up like having the final battle in a towel, and I just don't.
Novi, come here.
I mean,
Why are you so upset?
I think they were trying to do something like this where it was angelic or something, but it just I just buy a towel.
Weird. Strange.
Cool story, bro.
No, I'm so I haven't seen
Cool
it, so
story,
I can't
bro.
comment.
All right. Well, Ella, did we reach the point?
I think that we're it. So any final bids? Now's your chance as we wrap up. But I think it's going to the committee as per usual. If you guys want to join the committee, talk obviously to Ruben because today he's the committee representative. But there are several people on the committee, so we always, are very thankful to them.
Yes, thank you guys.
Um,
That's very cool of you to do that.
yeah. So I think we're just about wrapped up here.
All right, let me
Um,
zoom out so you can see. And this is where we are. We're almost finished. Just got to do the wings and the chair. I got to draw the chair, and the staff is here too, but I got to work on that. Give me two. Do it. I had toyed with the idea of doing a double auction, like to do both at the same time, like do one and the other, but I wasn't happy with the pose yet, and so with the demon one yet. So,
mm,
but I think
you're
it's gonna
too
be good.
critical.
No, no, no,
You're
no.
too
It's not.
critical.
It's not. It's. I strive for like. I don't accept the first idea. Like that's one of the things I
Mm,
like. I really shaped me as an artist was to just stop like getting precious about the first thing I draw and be like, no,
mm.
like it can be better. Like don't
Right.
go
So
with the first
instead, you get
benchmark.
precious about the 30th thing that you draw
Okay.
instead. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. You're a
Okay.
you're you're
Okay,
a long time
bro.
drafter. You're a long time drafter. I know you.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ruben, so much for putting a committee together for this one. I really appreciate it a lot. This one's going to be a lot of. This one's going to be very, very cool when it's done. I think you guys are going to be really, um, really excited about this one, and it's going to be um, a good like pairing to this one. And then the idea of doing the lucky one too, which is great because I'm going to do a Kazuo uh, Angel and Devil one too, and we'll do
Eventually.
eventually, and then we'll
Yeah.
do Lucky too, which I think is a fun idea. I think that's really fun. So
I think that's super cool.
yeah, so thank you guys a lot. We really, really appreciate any final thoughts, Ella, notes, things that you need to say. Good.
I think that's it. Thank you to everybody again. For joining us and for having fun with this and supporting us. You can if the bidding got too out of hand for you, there's other ways to support us. If you want to support us, you can join our Patreon or just, subscribe to our YouTube and to our webtoons and check us out on socials, you know. And yeah, keep up with Flux Destiny. We're moving at lightning speed now. We got new pages coming out in the next couple of days. And then don't forget about the Slice game tomorrow. We're going to unveil a little fun surprise that's going to be limited just for the week. So you're going to want to be there so you know what it is so that you can get a hold of it, because then after this week it'll be gone. So you're going to want it. I promise. It's going to be super cool. So we'll see you tomorrow for sure.
See you then. See you tomorrow. And thank you again, guys, for bidding on this. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ruben, so much. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye.